Hello, Western Oregon sports fans, and welcome to this recap edition of Wolves Weekly. Joining me today in studio, head soccer coach Steve Ancheta. How are you doing, Steve?
I'm doing great.
Fantastic. We're getting a great opportunity to talk about a nice little streak you guys have put together. 4-match unbeaten streak.
Yeah, I mean, we've played well the last 4 games, and we're real excited that we're taking that into 2 competitive games coming back at home here this weekend.
Fantastic. Want to just make a little bit more mention about the unbeaten streak they put together. We were talking just last week about beating St. Martin's on the road, but you guys go on the road for 2 matches this week. You guys go up and get a tie at Montana State Billings, and then you guys get a win down at Northwest Nazarene. Pretty nice.
Well, I tell you that's probably one of our better games at Montana State for a full 90 minutes. We played really well, and to, again, travel that far, play a very good team. We had chances to win too, and probably still a little bit disappointed there. But we'll take a tie there at this new stage of me coming in as a new program. But good weekend overall.
Well, I actually want to hear a little bit more about it. As much as we like talking to you, Steve, we have a special guest in studio today. We have left midfielder Taylor Thompson. How are you doing today, Taylor?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Very good. We'd like to hear a little about you. You were the one that got the goal to tie up the match at Montana State Billings. Talk to us a little bit about the match overall, and then about your goal.
We probably played the best game we've ever played for the full 90 minutes, like Steve said. We just came out hard. We had early chances that we should have put away, but it happens that you don't. They scored on us, and then 5 minutes later, we got a good cross, and Kim Whitmer had hit it with her head, and I was at the right place at the right time and put it in.
Tell me a little about that. You mentioned that there was 2 goals scored within 5 minutes. It seems like that's kind of a trend for you this year. It doesn't have to be the same team scoring 2 goals in a row, but not just with Western Oregon, but a lot of places. You see goals kind of grouped together a lot. What kind of brings that about?
When one team goes hard and scores, it gets the other team ready to go and get that next one to keep them in the game.
Well, talk to me too just a little bit about this match. You guys gave up only 1 goal to a very prolific goal scorer that's up there, Montana State Billings, a team that's scored quite a few goals this season. Talk to me a little bit about, you're in the midfield there, but the defense and the fact that you guys really kept them down and gave your team a chance to win, something you guys have been doing all year long.
Yeah, our defense played great that game as well as our offense, but our defense held them, and they knew that their 2 forwards were going to be the hard ones on the team, and they kept them and got what they needed to do done. Fantastic.
I'd like to talk a little bit to Steve, a little bit about that defense and the way it came through against Northwest Nazarene. You guys got a shutout, 2-0 on the road. Always a tough thing to do regardless.
Yeah, that's, I mean, I thought our defense really, they stood up again for both games. Played real hard and real focused, and you didn't get over a lot of shots to the opponent. So they're playing well right now too, and so I think they're excited going into these 2 big games.
I'd like to make a mention, the goalie is usually the one that gets the credit on the shutout. I know Brittany Rigtrip played well out there, but it seemed like it's really got to be a team effort for the number of shots you were limiting them to. They only got 1 goal in those 200 minutes, and you guys did great on limiting their shots.
Well, our key has been all year is about defending, and it's even from all the way up to our forwards, of being just a whole-on better defending team this year, and it is showing that we're not letting people score as much on us as they did last year, and so we're putting a lot of pride on that.
Well, fantastic, Steve. You guys are going to have the opportunity to play 2 matches at home this weekend. You guys are going to play Central Washington and Seattle Pacific, but we're going to have to make everybody wait for those when we come back with the preview edition of Wolves Weekly a little later in the week. So thank you all for watching this recap edition of Wolves Weekly.